did it again. You guys, I did it again. I forgot to turn off my mic. But I'm so frustrated. I'm so frustrated. You guys don't even understand how it's a long road to get here, and I'm sorry, but now this is right. Okay. So tonight on Feud, we have Gus Horn versus Tara Hernon. And before we get to that, I got to tell you the rules. You vote pro. You, the crowd, are the judge. You're the jury. I'm the judge, Lemaire Lee. You vote pro on the opinion you like, and you vote con on the opinion you don't like. So my favorite opinion, to use an example, is that you shouldn't be able to get a DUI during the day. So if you agree with that, you would vote pro in the chat, and if you disagree with that, you would vote con in the chat. So now let me get to our comedians tonight. First comedian, she believes that a food fight isn't a game, it's a marriage proposal. Give it up for Tara Hernon. Tara?
Hi.
How are you?
Fine.
Yeah?
How are you?
Yeah, I'm a little
I know.
I'm a little
You're very
wound up,
frustrated.
but like, yeah, can you explain your opinion a little bit? What do you mean? Like a food fight isn't a
Sure.
game, it's a marriage proposal.
Well, so I feel like there's something, animalistic and sexy about it, like maybe this is the way that cavemen chose their partners. You don't know.
I don't know. I don't know.
And also like with weddings, like a traditional wedding, like when they go to like feed each other the cake, they like shove it in their face, like it's a mating ritual.
Yeah.
I think maybe I should have went with mating ritual instead of marriage proposal. But just know, if you throw food at me, we are engaged now.
That's fair. Why did you think of this? Were you in any food fights that led to this?
Oh, buddy. I mean, do I really want to give it all away?
Yeah, I mean, well, yeah, true. Because this might be the opinion at the end if you guys tie. That's fair. That's fair. So let me introduce your opponent. And he believes. Thank you, Tara. Thank you for being here. Thank you for waiting through all that BS. Your opponent, he believes that the maximum you should be able to spend on a wedding is $1,000. Give it up for Gus Horn. Gus, how are you?
Hey, everybody. Thank you. Yeah, I think like a wedding, you shouldn't spend that much money on something that's not going to last very long. So just keep your low budget. Take a back room of a Golden Corral or something. And then also that's going to inspire creativity because you're not going to have like money for a band, so you're gonna have to find some of your friends to play music.
Yeah,
you're gonna run out of booze real soon, so you're gonna have to come up with different ways to get entertained.
Yeah,
and I just think that weddings, the cheaper they are, the more fun they tend to be.
But like, what if you plan to be together forever?
Then you just saved a bunch of money, dude. You can put towards a house.
That's fair. Tara, what do you feel? How do you feel about weddings? And do you think they should be under $1,000? How do you feel about that?
I feel like $1,000 isn't enough, but I would cap it at like $5,000. You know what I mean? I don't necessarily disagree with Gus. I just feel like you need to like at least pay for like food and alcohol for your guests. Yeah. I don't think that you should like spend a bunch of money on like your outfit and like decorations and shit.
Yeah.
But
and Gus, how
spend the money for the good time.
And Gus, how do you feel about the food fight being a marriage proposal?
I feel like a food fight would be more of a divorce proposal than a marriage proposal. But I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess you're just not romantic, Gus.
Yeah, I guess I'm not. Yeah.
Well, you guys, we're going to get straight to the game. I explained the rules a little bit, but it's easier to understand after we go through a round or two. And Tara's going to be up first this time, and her opinion is, I'm waiting for my clock to load. It's okay. I'll do it in mine. Your opinion is that pranks aren't funny, they're mean. You have 2 minutes to talk about it and go.
That's right. Pranks aren't funny, they're mean. I feel like pranks are like the lowest form of comedy. If your comedy is humiliating your friends, you're a bitch. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like, I don't know, like even if it's something so simple, like someone pretended that they ate your last mozzarella stick when you went to the bathroom, and then you're sad for a few minutes and they're like, never mind, here's your mozzarella stick. It was in my lap. I don't understand why you want to make your friend sad. I feel like that happened to you, Lemaire. Did someone prank you with food? I don't
Yeah,
know. We'll talk about that later.
yeah.
Maybe I'm just thinking about a time that you gave me a mozzarella stick. I don't know. I don't know. Like, I'm not a snitch, right? But if I see someone getting pranked and they look sad, like, I can't fucking take it. Like, maybe like 30 seconds of them being sad, I'm like, they're pranking you. Stop being sad. Stop doing that with your face. You know what I mean? I just, like, if they're sad, I'm sad.
Okay.
And I'm selfish. So, please don't make someone be sad in front of me. I don't want to feel my feelings. You know what I mean?
I hear
Like,
you.
stop being mean to your friends.
Yeah.
Not funny. It's mean.
Is that your time?
I guess so.
Okay. Well, Tara, I agree with you. Stop pranking your friends. It's mean, and like, who wants to be hurt by something they used to love? You know, there's so many people who no longer go to their refrigerator anymore because of all the things their friends have done to them there. Gus, it's your turn. You have a minute and a half on the clock to refute these claims, and your time starts now.
Dude, I think pranks are hilarious. I think, I mean, America agrees with me. Number one show on TV is Impractical Jokers.
Ooh.
That's just four friends pranking each other. That's all they do for like, what, 6-7 seasons now? So, and also like back in January, we were out at Speakeasy, and I told Jesse Pedraza that his car was getting towed across the street. And he ran out of the bar so fast, and his car wasn't getting towed. So that was a prank that wasn't only funny, but also the most exercise he's gotten all year. So, you know, pranking is also healthy. It's a good way to get your friends to exercise. I don't know. I'm a fan of pranks. I think that you should prank only the people you really love and really respect, and hopefully they'll understand that it's a joke, and that's, at the end of the day, that's what it's all about, making each other laugh. So if you want to prank me, I'll take that as a sign of friendship and not hate, but that's just me.
Wow, time. Okay, wow, impressive. I didn't know how to feel at first, but you won me over with the pranking of Jesse Pedraza, because that sounds hilarious. And now, before you guys get back to, after this part, you guys will try to get more votes by following more points. But before we do that, let's open up the vote to the audience. You guys, if you agree with Tara that pranks are mean, you vote pro in the chat. And if you agree with Jesse, or not Jesse, if you agree with Gus, if you agree with Gus that pranks aren't mean, they're funny, you vote con in the chat. And you guys, go ahead, deliberate, get those votes.
Don't you hate Jesse, though? That's not pranking your friend. That's just being mean. You're proving my point. You're being mean by pranking Jesse.
I don't hate most people. I don't hate Jesse. No, I don't hate him.
Okay.
There's like 4 people that I hate, and 2 of them are in this show right now. No, just kidding.
I just I don't know. You're making your friends sad. Why would you want to make your friends sad?
Some people like making their friends sad, I gotta say.
They don't sound like good friends to me, Omer.
Those, they're like, I don't know. Sometimes they're fun.
I don't know. I think the joke is worth. I think the joke makes the friendship stronger.
Sometimes the joke does make the friendship stronger, but you guys, you got to deliberate a little bit more. We're waiting on votes. Don't leave this up to me as the judge, because you guys might not like my decision.
Who doesn't like Jackass? Jackass is all about pranks. That's one of the funniest shows ever.
I think you're thinking about Punk'd. That's the show about pranks.
I mean, I know Jackass is not only pranks, but they also have pranks. I mean, when they like...
Pranks make people cry.
Pranks do make people cry.
Yeah, it's not nice.
It's not.
I don't like to see people sad. That's the bottom line.
Crying is good to get the emotions out and refresh the inside of your I don't know what I'm saying.
No.
Well, you guys
don't bother me with your emotions. I don't want to fucking see it.
Well, in the chat, it's 50-50, and I'm going to make the point, and I'm going to give it to Tara, because I feel bad for those people on Punk'd and stuff, you know? Tara, you get the point.
Thanks.
They're like, they're just trying to live their lives with their cars, and then everyone's like, you can't have this car. All right, whatever. Now, Gus, it's your turn to argue your point, defend your point, And I think I think this is a good opinion. I like it. I like it sound to me. And your opinion is food trucks should be illegal, and your time starts now.
Hey, dude, I don't know how people eat at a place that can drive away whenever the health inspector shows up. Like, like I don't know. Like to me, a restaurant is kind of like a home, right? You have like a legit restaurant, it's like having an apartment or a house, and then a food truck is like once you're almost homeless, you're living in your car, and then the next step down is like just street food. So I don't understand all the craze about food trucks. I mean, there's no bathrooms in there. I mean, where are the employees, going to the bathroom when they have to? Everybody knows the best shit you're gonna take all day is the one on the clock. Then
Yeah.
we're supposed to just use a little grease bucket in the back. That's fucking gross. Let's see. Also, like, let's say you do find a food truck that you like, right? But then you gotta guess what part of town it's gonna be in. Like, you can just move. Like, they're not reliable. What if you schedule a date to go to a food truck, right? And then you show up, it's not there. It's just like you and some other person just sitting in an empty parking lot, hungry. That's not good.
1 minute.
So I guess my point is just just find a good place to eat that has Michelin stars, not Michelin tires. Get rid of food trucks, but that's it.
Okay. Thank you, Gus. That's a powerful statement. Michelin tires, Michelin stars, and not Michelin tires. That's a good motto. You should be running for office. And Tara, it's your turn. You have a minute and a half to deny these claims, and your time starts. Give me one more second. Starts now.
Gus, it sounds to me like you have been pranked by a food truck before when you went to take your date, right? Are pranks funny now? Anyway, that's not my point. So, food trucks are illegal without the right paperwork. So maybe you should work for the government or something. I don't know. Don't get me wrong. I remember when that food truck exploded like 6 years ago. Like, I'm terrified of food trucks. When I run past that bitch. They're scary, but I mean, technically it's indoors, it's not like they're cooking outside. I don't know. You eat in your car, don't you? I don't know. I guess what I'm trying to say is, who gives a fuck?
Okay.
I don't fucking know.
Yeah. All right. Well,
yeah. I eat out of my car. I don't eat standing up on a parking lot.
Well, you guys wait before we go. Let me open it up. If you're in the audience, you vote pro if you think vote pro in the chat if you think food trucks should be illegal. You vote con in the chat if you think food trucks should not be illegal because they're basically buildings. So you guys get your last minute points in. Yeah, counter each other, get some jabs.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, there's a difference between eating in your car and just eating from a car. I don't know. I just feel like if a person was doing well, they'll have a real restaurant, not a food truck. I mean, it's just
good food can come out of a food truck. It's like it's a real kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
It's just it can drive away.
It's a real kitchen / bathroom. Yeah, exactly. That's my point.
I don't think they shit in there.
Where are you gonna go?
Ooh.
I don't know. Well, nowhere now because there's no public restrooms.
That is true.
But are the food trucks out?
There were food trucks out in Rittenhouse today. Yeah.
I thought those were just margarita trucks.
Hey,
Raven had a margarita truck. Yeah.
All the same.
By the way, alcohol trucks should be definitely legal and mandatory in every quarter.
I think the driver should be drunk.
Well, are you just trying to top his bad opinions?
Yes.
Yeah.
As long as it's during the day, then it's fine.
Yeah. Okay. We have. Ooh. Okay. It's pretty tight, you guys. But I'm gonna say I'm going pro. Gus, you get the point. I almost called you Jesse again. Gus, you get the point. That's your point, Gus. You had the bars. You had the barbs. You had it all. So I got to go with you. No offense, Tara. But now, let's...
I don't give a fuck. Just like his opinion. Who gives a shit?
It's your turn, and you're defending your second opinion. And this opinion, wow, this one you're gonna have to fight for this one. I know
Yeah.
it. You're gonna have to fight for this one. Your opinion is that bacon is overrated. You have 2 minutes on the clock, and your time starts now. And go.
Okay, I'm saying bacon is overrated. Like, I'm not saying bacon is bad and you shouldn't eat it. I'm saying bacon is overrated. Like, bacon culture, I don't understand why bacon culture is so, like, bro-y, you know? Like, I don't know, like it's like, why is eating bacon, like, equated to, like, being tough and, like, manly, you know what I mean? Or, like, cool.
Yeah,
Like, you're not cool for eating bacon. I think it's fucking stupid. I personally haven't eaten bacon since 3rd grade, but that's just because I think pigs are really cute. And one time my dad, my bro ass dad, tricked me into eating bacon by putting it in the spinach dip. I ate a bite of the spinach dip and I was like, Dad, the spinach dip. And he was like, oh, you realize there was bacon in it? And I'm like, what ails you? Like, what did you get out of that? But really, I really want to share this story with you guys. If you're wondering why I gathered you all here today. One time when I was in 3rd grade, I went to Disney World. And you know how they have those, like, big breakfast buffets at resorts, you know? You know, I was an unsupervised, fat 3rd grader. And I just got a whole huge plate of bacon. And then when we were waiting in line for the Tower of Terror, I was very scared. I was holding my stepsister's hand. And then I projectile vomited bacon all over the Tower of Terror. Me and my stepsister have not spoken since. That's more of my dad's fault, I think. But yeah, bacon's cool. Bacon's cool, sure. Until you get projectile vomited on by a fat 3rd grader. I don't know. The bottom line here is I'm not saying don't eat bacon. I'm saying you're not cool because you eat bacon. It's fucking stupid.
That's time. And that's absolutely the truth. You're not cool because you eat bacon. Tara, great presentation. I love all the points. Wow. We all were fat 3rd graders. I feel like that's an experience all of us share in this group chat. Feud of fat 3rd graders, okay? Gus, it's your turn. You have 1.5 minutes to deny these claims. Wow. I do love bacon too, so I'm just taken a little bit back by like how confident you are in that it's overrated. So yeah, Jesse, Gus,
Jesus Christ.
Gus bust, just Gus, no. Gus, you have 1.5 minutes to refute her claims, and your time starts now.
Bacon is not only not overrated, it's underrated. It's the only food that you can literally make. You put it in anything, it makes it better. Like you can put it in salad, makes salad better. You can put it in regular foods, make it better. You can put it in ice cream, it makes it better. Gives you a heart attack and diabetes, but makes it better. I don't know. Bacon is so good that if you fry it on a pan, it like sounds like it's someone's like giving it a round of applause. You know, just I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying that bacon culture is cool. I've never even seen bacon culture. I don't know what that is. I mean, I guess I'm just too in deep to know, but I don't know. It's just I don't know. Bacon makes the world better. I think if you like bacon, you just like yourself and you like living, and you don't care about dying early. So that's all things I appreciate in a person. So I don't know, just eat bacon. It's not overrated, it's underrated. It should be more places, and it should be part of every meal, not just breakfast.
Wow.
That's it.
Wow. Tremendous. Wonderful. Whew.
I mean, again, I'm not saying don't eat bacon.
Not yet, Tara. Not yet. I got to open up the voting. I'm just.
Oh my God! You think I can stop talking?
So you guys, all right. You in the jury, the audience. Here's your vote. You vote pro if you think bacon is overrated, and you vote con if you don't believe that. So now, Tara and Gus, go ahead. You guys get them votes, please.
I just think, like, sure, eat bacon, but, like, I don't understand why that makes you, like, manly or cool, you know? I just don't fucking get it.
The same reason that people that chop wood are considered manly, because there's just more risk involved. You can die at any time. There's a bear that can come catch you. Just eating bacon reduces your lifespan quite a bit, so... And dying early is
dying is cool.
It's manly, yeah.
Dying is cool.
I don't know. That's what he said. I'm paraphrasing. That's what he said.
But Tara, you
One
were going
time-
to say something about you don't believe that people should be eating bacon? Bacon?
No, you can eat bacon. I just think it's like the same thing with like, I don't know, people who eat bacon and fucking brag about it remind me of like people who wear fedoras and shit. You know what I mean?
Who are these people? I've never seen this.
Oh my god, have you ever been to the mall? Fuck!
Not since I was in high school. So
No, it's the same people who, it's fucking hipsters.
Mhm.
one time I went to Five Guys and they had the option of adding bacon to your milkshake. And I looked at that on the menu and I was like, man, that's gross. That's too much. But then 5 minutes later, I was like, that was delicious.
Well, you guys, that's it for the votes. I got to tell you, Tara, you get the point. People agree with you. Yeah,
Whoa!
I know.
I
I
did
thought it'd
not
be
think
hard.
I was gonna win that
But
one.
no, you did win it. That's crazy. It's 2-1. I didn't think you would win that either, but you won. It's crazy. And Gus,
Holy shit.
it's your turn to. How do you feel? How do you feel?
I feel fine.
You sound surprised. You sound so surprised.
Yeah, I mean, people love bacon. I didn't know.
Yeah, you didn't believe in your arguing abilities.
It doesn't matter, Lemaire, because other people believed in me.
That's right. And now, Gus, this means Tara's up 2-1. So if Tara, if you win this opinion, then the game's over. But Gus, if you win, we go to the final tiebreaker, and it'll be Tara's first opinion, which I'll read again, and then you guys will debate. But it's your turn, Gus, and I believe you can win this. This is your opinion, and you know, hey, whatever. So Gus's opinion is cultural appropriation is not a real thing. You have 2 minutes, and your time starts now.
I mean, I'm not saying it's not a real thing. I'm just saying it's not something people should be mad or get annoyed by. I just think as long as we're taking the best parts of each culture, then it's fine. You know, we shouldn't be having problems with people dressing, wearing sombreros or, just letting their hair grow nasty and have dreadlocks, white people. That's fine. I mean, just let them be whoever they want. I mean, as a Brazilian, I'm very happy when my culture gets appropriated in America. We get all-you-can-eat steakhouses, giant asses, well-trimmed vaginas. Those are all things I'm happy to have our culture be appropriated, and I hope people would take more of our good stuff. I think we have some more good stuff to offer the world, and I think we're ready to give it out. See, it would be a problem if I would have a problem with cultural appropriation if it started people started taking the bad things out of cultures, like for example, if they went to Brazil and brought back the crime, then that would be bad.
1 minute.
Like if it went to like a Native American reservation and brought it back the alcoholism, that would be bad. That's not a good cultural appropriation. Like if you went to China and came back eating bats, that's not stuff that's not the parts of the cultures that we should be appropriating. So, but as long as it's the good stuff, the good foods, the good dressing, the good music, I think I think our goal is to all have one mutual great culture, and the only cultural appropriation I'm against is when someone takes my
30
yogurt.
seconds.
I'm done.
Wait, what's your cultural appropriate? You got to finish it. The only cultural appropriation you're against is when people take your
Yogurt.
Oh. Oh. All
That's
right. All right. I get it. All right. Wow. Thank you, Gus. You make a solid point. We should culturally appropriate the bad stuff too. That way, it becomes a part of your, like, you've become the culture. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Right? That's what you're saying, correct?
No, I'm saying we should avoid, like, we should just take the good stuff and make once like super great culture and not take the bad stuff.
It's like breeding. Yeah, okay. Okay.
Well, then that sounds like some different.
Hey, you're just trying to make a superior race. I hear you, Gus. Tara,
Where everyone is involved, yeah.
Yeah. Tara, you have 1.5 minutes. You have to deny these claims, and your time starts now.
Guys, this is so weird. I thought incels were supposed to be white. Stop appropriating white culture, Gus.
Ooh.
I don't know. I had the same exact argument with my ex in a Walmart parking lot. That it really did happen. The only thing he could wrap his head around is when I said to him, just because you're wearing a cowboy hat and cowboy boots doesn't make you a cowboy. And that's the only thing that he agreed with me on. I don't know, like my stepmom is Puerto Rican. She taught me how to dance and make Puerto Rican food, but I don't pretend to be Puerto Rican, though I could pull it off. I don't know. I just feel like I disagree with you. In fact, I didn't even listen to what you said. But like Kim Kardashian, for example, like why should she be called a trendsetter? And why should she get credit for stealing Black culture and doing things that Black women have been doing for 100 years? That's what it's about. It's about acting like you fucking started it. Like it's your fucking thing. Like I don't think people should be getting credit. I don't know if I'm arguing the right argument because I was not listening.
5 seconds.
That's all.
Great job, Tara. Great arguing. Wow, great arguing there. Great point. Oh, you both put up a good fight. Can I tell you what Jay said Gus Horn appropriated Jesse Pedraza.
But
and
yeah.
Dorian said Gus is the Edison to Jesse's Tesla. So sorry, Gus.
Hey, Edison was way more successful, so I'm fine with that.
Let me open up the vote. So you guys vote pro if you think cultural appropriation is not a real thing, and you vote con if you think the other way. Well, actually, let me make the argument the way they were. You vote pro if you think cultural appropriation is a thing where you take you should take the proper parts of. Never mind. Do it the other way. Pro, cultural appropriation isn't a real thing. Con, the other thing. All right. So pro if you want Gus, con if you want Tara. That's easy. Sorry it took so long. You guys get your last votes, please.
Gus is wrong.
Yeah, wearing a cowboy hat and a cowboy boot doesn't make you a cowboy, but if it makes you feel good, just go for it. Just who cares? I mean, just enjoy life.
Don't wear cowboy boots. Don't do that. It's fucking stupid.
If it makes you feel good, wear whatever you want. That's what I say.
I agree.
Okay. That's not wrong, but you are wrong.
Except for a white hood. Don't wear that.
True.
Ooh. Wow. Like a Klan hood? I get it. I'm joking.
Yeah, exactly. Like, don't wear that. Everything else.
Megan K. She has a comment. It says petition for Puerto Rican terror. We got to get Puerto Rican terror out here.
Only behind closed doors.
Okay. Well, you guys, Gus, your opinion was hard to win the point, and you didn't get the point. Tara, you win the game. You won the game, Tara. It's 3-1. You competed well, Gus. Tara, great job.
Thank you.
Would you guys like to promote anything, or would you like to? Would you like to promote anything?
None of my shows happen anymore.
Okay.
Because we're not allowed places.
That's true.
Yeah.
Gus, you're in Atlanta, right?
Yeah, I'll be doing a comedy show June 11th. Might be my last show because I don't know who's going to be on it and who has corona and who doesn't, but it might be the last one I've ever do. June 11th, Hickstown Brewery in Villa Rica, Georgia, almost in Alabama, far as hell. So if you want to drive 13 hours to come watch my shitty jokes, do that.
You never know, dude. You never know. Thank you guys for being on. Oh, yeah. Ash Tradition. Tara, would you like to roast Gus for 30 seconds? I'll mute his mic.
In fact, me and Gus both participated in a roast a couple weeks ago, and we didn't get to go against each other.
Yeah.
So I actually do already have roast jokes for Gus prepared.
Ooh.
So yes, I would like to do that.
All right. Well, all right. Let me open up this. Your time. Go ahead. Your time starts now.
Okay. Gus, do you like to slide down glaciers on your belly for fun? You look a mixture between a polar bear and the main character in Happy Feet. If Gus were a blood, his name on the street would be Bus. If Gus were a car, his name on the street would also be Bus. It's a fat joke. If the enemy of my friend is my enemy, then that makes you a fat fucking bitch.
That's time.
I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, it was fun. Yeah,
Okay.
she won. She needed a prize. I'm sorry. That's the prize. It's the only prize I can think of. Dorian says boo.
I see it.
So thank you guys, Tara and Gus. You guys can stay in the Zoom. You can leave if you like, but I got to promote the next upcoming shows.
I have to go smoke a cigarette. Goodbye.
Oh, wait. Can you wait for me?
Yeah.
All right, sweet. Cool.
Okay.
And there's a bunch of, we want Puerto Rican Terra. I'm going to come here and I'll let everyone know if it's good. And I'll clear Puerto Rican Terra for everybody. Gus, thank you. You're unmuted. Thank you for being on the show, dude.
Hey, thank you for having me. I'm gonna go get some bacon. Bye.
All right. Thank you guys for watching the new Feud. Wow, I'm sorry it came out late. I don't know what it was. It was just a fucking OBS being weird and stupid. It wasn't working. But thank you for coming, watching, sticking around. I really appreciate it. It means a lot. Thank you for voting. Thank you for commenting. It's all real fun. It adds as Cassandra D said, it adds another layer to the show that makes it really great and really good. And I really appreciate that. So on Wednesday, we have another, Wednesday at 7 p.m., we have another competition. And that's between the Nerds with Words guys, Neil Wood and Adam Nutter. That's going to be a great one. And on Friday, we have our main event, the first feud in your house between He Fights Animals, Pat George, versus He's So Sad He Might Kill Himself This Time, Andrew Hamilton. Wow, it's going to be a great match, and that's in their house. So come out to that. Watch on Wednesday, watch on Friday, and maybe we'll survive this thing. Yeah. Thanks guys.